The Ancient Christian Devotional makes a nice devotional addition to your accordance library. Its main goal was for churches that follow a liturgical or lectionary cycle because they give weekly readings that follow a lectionary calendar. But even if your church doesn't follow a liturgical or lectionary cycle, really anyone can benefit from the Ancient Christian Devotional for their own private devotions and private readings. I actually read through the Ancient Christian Devotional during my first few years of my PhD program just for my own private devotional reading, and I found it to be beneficial. So if I open the table of contents, as I noticed earlier, it does follow the lectionary cycle in a 3-year cycle. And if we look down, here's one of the weeks, for example, and it gives corresponding dates. And then it will provide a theme, provides an opening prayer, and these prayers are usually written by one of the church fathers, and it also mentions the work that it comes from. It also then gives an Old Testament reading as well, and you can read the scripture in accordance if you want to do that. And then there's some great reflections from the church fathers from various works of the church father. Just a couple paragraphs or a few paragraphs that you can read through from the church fathers that accompanies the verse. There's also a psalm of response, and then a New Testament reading, and again, some other reflections from the church fathers. So especially if you're like me, that has not had much in-depth specializing in reading the church fathers, this is a great way to be acquainted with some of the rich discussions and devotional material that the church fathers have written out there. And here's, for example, the gospel reading that also finishes out the section. And again, short paragraphs from the church fathers. And then it ends with the closing prayer, also written by one of the church fathers. If you're a specialist in church history and the church fathers, you'll love this just for your own private devotionals. Again, if you're not a specialist, though, in the church fathers and want to be acquainted with the church fathers, this is just a great resource to introduce you to the church fathers and do it in a very easy to read, incorporate it into your weekly private devotionals. So check this out. It's a great addition to your Accordance library and add it to your library today.